Attention please. This upload is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. GPITRAL. Definitely a must-see. Follow us.
That is very, very unlucky, Shell. It sounds very convincing, doesn't it, Lily White? The first cricketer ever to get a duck in Test history is a man called Ned Gregory, an Australian, and he was bowled out by James Lillywhite, the English cricketer.
Right, now then, Joe. The high scorers are Shell and Terry on 101. If you can score 97 points or less, you are through to the next round. Talk us through the board, Joe. There are lots of ducks on there. There might be another pointless duck.
Mallard is probably the obvious one that's still left. So whether that's as obvious as 97 or not. GoldenEye is a James Bond film, book. So I think I'm going to say Shoveler. For no apparent reason.
You're saying Shoveler duck. Is it a correct answer? There's your red line, nice and high. Let's see if Shoveler duck is right. And if it is, let's see how many people said Shoveler duck. Well done, it's right, and you're through. That's a pointless answer. It adds £250 to today's total, taking us up to £6,500. It scores you nothing and leaves your total at 3. Very well done. Shoveler duck.
Yeah, it's a great word, isn't it? Yeah, very well played, Joe. I will describe to you what a shoveler duck is, and I'm going to use a word I've never used before in my life, and I suspect never will again. It's a surface-feeding duck with a huge spatulate bill.
Wow.
Spatulate as in spatula. Like a spatula.
Yeah.
Let's go through the rest of the board. Mallard is the obvious answer there. Would have scored you a very hefty 64 points. The tufted duck, the clue's in the name there, that's a duck, would have scored you 5. And GoldenEye, it is a Bond film, but it's also a duck. Would have scored you 3 points. A duck with, believe it or not, a distinctive golden eye.
Just the one?
The natural enemy of the golden eye, though, when it's in the wild, is the octopussy.
Thanks very much, Richard. So at the end of round 1, the losing pair with the highest score, I'm afraid, again, it's Shell and Terry.
Oh, well.
I don't feel we've given you a decent run for your money. You've had countries larger than France. You've had ducks. Mind you, Terry, you did say nature. I mean, ducks, some sort of connection there. Sadly, it just wasn't your little facet of nature, was it?
To be fair, Terry did very well.
It was me.
To be fair, actually, Terry did do very well.
We apportion no blame.
Real shame to be saying goodbye to you so soon, but thanks so much for playing. Great contestants, thank you.
Thank you.
Obviously, only 2 pairs will make it through to the head-to-head, so one of the teams in front of me now will be leaving us at the end of this round. OK, our category for round 2 is leisure. I thought you said it was carnage. Leisure. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, our round 2 question concerns hobbies and pastimes. In this round, we're about to show you a list of names given to people who collect or specialise in particular items. We asked 100 people to tell us what items each description refers to. OK, Richard?
Yeah, we're going to show you 6 names in each pass. All you've got to do is tell us what items those people collect or study or make. The obscurer ones will score you fewer points. If you give us an incorrect answer, you'll score 100 points. See how many of these you can get at home.
OK, so we are looking for the items each description refers to, OK? And here we go. We have got vexillologist, philatelist, arctophile, horologist, lepidopterist, oologist. I'll read those one more time. Vexillologist, philatelist, arctophile, horologist, lepidopterist, oologist. Now, as always on Pointless, you are looking for the answer that the fewest of our 100 people gave. So then, Jeremy, what are you thinking? Is this carnage, do you think?
No, I know 2 of them, but I'm more certain of one, so I'll go with the one I'm more certain of. Philatelist would be stamps.
Let's see if philatelist is indeed stamps, and if it is, let's see how many people knew philatelist stamps. Well done, it's right. 59. Fair enough, though, at least it's right. Philatelist stamps, Richard.
Yeah, big score, Jeremy. Which proves the maxim, philately will get you nowhere.
Indeed, yeah.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Jed, what are you thinking about this board?
I knew that one. The rest is carnage, I'm afraid. I'm looking for clues, and I don't know what to go for. Arctophile. And I'm going to go for photographs.
Arctophile photographs. Let's see if that's right. Arctophile. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people knew the answer. Good luck, Jed. Unfortunately, that's an incorrect answer, so that scores you the maximum of 100 points. Richard?
Yeah, I won't tell you what the correct answer is, just in case Stephen wants to have a go at that.
Remember, we are looking for the items associated with these hobbies or pastimes. Stephen, what are you thinking? Do any of them mean anything to you?
No, apart from the stamp collecting, but there's a lot of weird letters and words up there, isn't there? Horologists, let's toss in something like horror books, horror stories, collects them.
Let's indeed toss that in and see if it's a correct answer. Horologist, let's see if that's right. If it is, let's see how many people said it. Horologist, horror. Bad luck, Stephen. I'm afraid that also is an incorrect answer, which means you also scored the maximum of 100 points. Richard?
Yes, a valiant guess. It does start horror. Horologists actually people who tend to be people who make timepieces, clocks and watches, that sort of thing. Would have scored you 30 points. Lepidopterist, another big scorer, would have scored you 21 points as somebody who collects butterflies or moths. And the other three are very low scoring. Do you know any of those three? It's quite tough, isn't it?
Really tough.
Oologist, very well done if you've got any of these three at home. I suspect you may be one of these three if you got it. An oologist collects birds' eggs. Vexillologist, it's flags.
Yeah, I think I did.
Would have scored you 2 points. And an arctophile, it's not photography. Arctophile is teddy bears. Collecting teddy bears, an arctophile, would have scored you 1 point.
Very good. OK, well, let's take a look at the scores. We're halfway through the round. 59, Jeremy, very sensible. Bagsing philately there. Actually, philately got you everywhere, as it turns out. Jed and Jill and Stephen and Samantha both on 100. So the battle is between Samantha and Jill in the next pass. Very best of luck to you. OK, we're going to come back down the line. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, we're going to put 6 more descriptions of collectors on the board. And here we are. We have got numismatist, conchologist, deltiologist, discophile, bibliophile, enophile. I'll read those one more time. Numismatist, conchologist, deltiologist, discophile, bibliophile, enophile. Now remember, we are looking for the items each description refers to. OK? You are trying to find the one that the fewest of our 100 people knew. Samantha, you're the joint high scorers on 100 points. You have to score as low as you can.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of the list behind me?
Help, maybe. Just trying to work out what I can get from the names to make it something that possibly is a correct answer. I'm going to go for bibliophile. I'm going to say it's a study of the Bible.
Study of the Bible?
Yeah.
Bibliophile, study of the Bible, you're saying. You're hoping to score as few points as possible. Obviously, there's no red line for you because you are the high scorers. Let's see if bibliophile is a study of the Bible, and if it is, let's see how many people said that. Bad luck, Samantha. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer, which takes your score up to 200. Richard?
Yeah, and just in case Jill or Joe want to have a go at that, I won't give the answer till the end of the round.
OK, thanks very much. Now then, Jill, we come to you. Remember, we are looking for the items associated with these hobbies or pastimes. The high scorers are Samantha and Stephen on 200. If you can score 99 or less, you are definitely through to the head-to-head.
OK, well, I'm going to have a try at bibliophile as well. Not sure about this, but I'm going to try books.
Books. Bibliophile, books. Let's see if that's right. There is a red line for you coming in. There it is, just below the pink line. If bibliophile is indeed a study of books, and it goes below that red line, you are through to the next round. Let's see how many people said bibliophile books. Very well done, Jill. 61, that scores you. Takes your total up to 161. Richard.
Yeah, well done, Jill. Bibliophile from the Greek biblio in your books.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Joe and Jeremy, you are definitely through to the next round. You'll never overtake Samantha and Stephen's high score of 200. Also, Joe, the board is yours, so have fun with it. Tell us what all these things are.
Richard mentioned Greek. I'm afraid I've got a degree in ancient Greek.
This is going to
So
help
I know
you
all of them.
so much, isn't it?
It's the only time it's ever come in handy. I do know a few of those anyway. I think numismatist is a coin collector. A conchologist possibly is shells. Deltiologist is either postcards or beer mats. But I'm going to go... discophile's probably just records. But I'll go for the bottom one. The one I will give you as an answer is enophile at the bottom, which is wine.
Very good indeed. Enophile. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said enophile. It's right. Very well done, Joe. Lovely low score, 4. Taking your total up to 63. Enophile.
Yeah, well done, Joe, and a very good summation of the board as well. I've got a wine collection. I recently wrote everything down, all of them, wrote them all down, and I keep them in a file, yeah. Let's take a look at the rest of the answers. We've pretty much heard all of these from Joe. Discophile is exactly its records or CDs, would have scored you 33. Conchologist, the clue there is the conch. Its shells would have scored you 30 points. Numismatist is your coins or medals, collecting those 15. And deltiologist is postcards. Ronnie Barker had a seaside postcard collection that sold for £60,000 at auction.
Really? Of sort of comedy, joke,
yes,
naughty
saucy
postcards.
seaside
Saucy
postcards,
seaside.
yeah.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Richard. So at the end of round 2, the losing pair with the highest score is Stephen and Samantha. Bad luck, but what a score.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Marks, yeah.
200. Well, you know, it wasn't to be. Horologist and bibliophile. I'm afraid we ought undoing. And as Richard said, it was going to be carnage this round, and so it proved. But we will see you again next time, when I'm sure you'll do much, much better. But it's been great having you on the show. Thanks so much for playing.
Thank you.